my geeks and freaks? Big Girl Geek here with a brand new recap and review. And tonight I'm here to recap and review The Passage, Season 1, Episode 8. You are not that girl anymore. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the Geek Out. Alright, y'all know me. I have my notes because I don't want to miss a thing when discussing this episode with you guys. It was so great. I just finished it. I love this episode. So you can tell this is going to be a great review at the end of this video. So let's first, of course, recap. Adjust my camera here. All right. Let us first recap. So, I'm so excited. This episode was so good. Amy and Fanning. The episode opens with Amy and Fanning talking. They talk about Carter. And Amy has a great line that says, "I don't do riddles, dude. Just say what you mean." I mean, Amy is on fire. She is not showing any type of weakness. She's not showing her being scared with Fanning. She is going toe to toe with him. Fanning says, "I just want to be your friend." And in the meantime, we cut to Amy in the real world, and she's getting more and more sick and starting to turn. Shauna visits Clark, tells him to come with her. And we see that, and then we see Nicole. Gilder is basically telling her it's over for her. It's done. It's done. It's just over. She has no place, no security clearance, no power within Project Noah anymore. Cut to Gilder talking to Martinez, and I have a note here saying I don't trust Martinez, and we will get to that later. And then Richards tries to warn Gilder about what's going on. Of course, he doesn't listen. We go back to Amy and Fanning. She is killing it again. She's so strong. She's on fire. She's giving me that magic. I love this actress. I love Amy as a character. She's great. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. They keep saying the end is near. Amy's turning. Amy wakes up. She's in restraints and is locked up with the rest of the virals. So things are moving really fast, really quickly. Carter visits Fanning, and he tries to threaten him, saying leave Amy alone. But Fanning, like his daddy, his headbutts him, makes his nose bleed, lets him know who is running this show, and you don't have no say in it, and that Amy is going to turn. Okay, so all the good adults, they're all the friends of Amy, take Gilder and they overpower him and they head downstairs, except Clark, because we see a flashback. Y'all know flashbacks are what? My favorite ways to tell a story. You know that if you've been following my channel. So we see flashbacks, more flashbacks with Clark and Shauna, and we get some more of their backstory and how they have been interacting and how they got to these feelings for each other. Clark is taking Shauna, looking for Shauna because she's escaped, and he talks her into going, I'll take you out for something to eat. Long story short with them, I just wrap up their story. They eat at a diner, and he ends up telling her, like, his secrets about his family, how he has a degree in creative writing, he writes poetry, yada, 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 but he ends up still calling up for backup because he has to take her back. But they have a moment where they really bond, and you can see how they like each other. Nicole and Lila is also at Project Noah, head to the lab, and they talk doctor stuff on trying to find a cure for Amy. Brad and Amy are finally reunited. It feels like so long, and I think it's just been an episode. I love them. They're the heart of the show. I say it every review for The Passage. We're on episode 8. I've been saying it for 8 episodes. Amy doesn't want him to take off the restraints because she thinks it's too dangerous. We see Lacey really quick. She has one little quick scene. She hitches a ride on a truck, and she is going to be on her way to go help out. We don't see her for the rest of the episode, but we know she's coming to help. Next week is the season finale, so I'm sure she'll pop up. Gray, the janitor, he takes out the communications room because he's been given security clearance by Martinez. Clark, like I said, really took Shauna out to eat. Because of that, we already wrapped that story up. Amy goes to see Fanning in Dreamworld, and he tells her she's going to keep the same face as she turns because she's so young. You have nothing to worry about. You're going to be cursed with feeling too much, but there's also going to be some good feelings. He's basically trying to talk up why it's scary to be a vampire. And Amy wakes up from that dream, and she throws up a tooth in front of Brad, so she's really turning. We see her back in Dreamworld. She's in the woods with Fanning. He's giving her gifts. He gave her a bike. They go on a bike ride. Yada, yada, yada. just the same stuff. You know, trying to convince her that he's such a good guy. Whatever, we all know it's baloney, so does Amy. Brad updates Lila and Nicole about Amy's condition. We learn about Martinez. We learn Martinez was actually viral #2, and he was making all that stuff up with Gilder and pretending to be some type of agent for the government, doing his thing, but he was actually viral #2. I freaking knew he was up to no good. If you go back to my last review, I believe I said it. I don't trust that guy. He was a viral. We never seen him before. Viral #2. So I guess the first person that Fanning turned when he first became a vampire. So it goes to commercial, but it comes back and Gilder is like in a cradle baby position crying. He cannot believe he was played out by this viral. Clark goes on the elevator. He's like in regular world. Shauna appears. They kiss. And he tells her, like, I care about the old Shauna, the Vegas girl. I don't care about this new Shauna. The new viral Shauna, I will kill in a heartbeat. And she has a little worried face on her look. So they like each other. I don't even know if it's a love triangle. Girl, Nicole, you have no chance. Gray, the janitor, they restrained him. He cuts his wrist to get out of the restraints. Right as Nicole and Lila have created, finally, an antiviral to save Amy, Gray locks Nicole in the lab and knocks out Lila. Okay, Amy is now, we cut to Amy back in Dream World with Fanning. She's riding her bike. He says you go through the tunnel, you come out on the other side of viral. She gets halfway through the tunnel, breaks down, starts crying, right as Brad in the real world is telling her, you know, after he confers with Nicole what's going on, he tells her, it's okay to give up, even though we promised each other we would never give up. You don't have to do this, you know, it's okay to die, basically. And he finally says, I love you to her, and it's so sweet, such a father-daughter moment. I almost cried. So she breaks down in the tunnel. She has all these flashbacks to tell people how strong she is, and she decides not to turns around, rides her bike right past Fanning. She gets up, she's in the regular world, and everyone wakes up. All the virals all wake up. Gray unlocks their cells. Brad grabs Amy and Gilder off the floor. They close the door, and they're trying to get in. The virals are trying to get in, and Amy's eyes turn to that yellow color, and that is the end of the episode. Next week, it looks like an all-out fight of them fighting the virals. Fanning is still after Amy, saying, we need you to do this. We need you to get out, I guess, and to get free. And Amy, it looks like she's turning, but she's going to be a good vampire. I'm not sure, but that's what it looks like, and that is the end of the episode with the preview for next season, which is 2-hour season finale. So, on to my review. If you could not tell that this review is going to be great, I don't know. Said it at the beginning of the video, I love this episode. If I have to give it a grade, I give it an A+. Everything moved fast this entire season. It was a quick season. It has not been renewed for season 2 yet. Please make sure if you enjoy this to tweet Fox, tweet everyone and tell them to renew this. I need more of this. I'm definitely going to pick up the books. The writing of this episode was great. The action was great. Dialogue was great. The emotional stuff was great, and it was wrapping up stories really, really well. It had a really big surprise when Martinez ended up being a viral. I mean, I didn't trust him, but I didn't think he was a viral. That really did get me. So I really, really enjoyed this episode. Great episode. If I had to change anything, I would kind of want it to slow down a little bit, but other than that, great. Like I said, if I had to give it a grade, it would be an A. But what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. As always, I can't wait to discuss with you, and until next time, Passage fans, I'm out of here. Big girl geek out. Peace. Hey, where are you going? You just watched a cool video. Subscribe.